Yo, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode. It's your boy. Today, man, I'm just gonna talk about being on track and staying focused. I'm talking about being focused, bruh. But first, before I get into this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Well, just subscribe, bro. Follow me and turn on notification bells. Get the notifications for the next time I drop a video. I'm talking about focus and dedication today. And focus and dedication, there's a lot of people out there, men and women, that both use excuses as to why they're not where they need to be. A lot of the times, some of them are valid, some of the excuses are valid, but most of the time the excuses that people come up with are not valid at all. What I'm talking about is people wanting to be something but not ever putting in the time or effort to doing so. People saying, oh, I want to start a band, I want to play an instrument, I want to learn this program on the computer, I want to learn how to make music and record. All that is boo-boo, bruh. At the end of the day, the only reason that you're not pursuing those goals is for whatever excuse you're giving yourself. Oh, I don't got no time, or I got no money, I don't got this, I don't got that. Those all play a factor as to why people aren't where they want to be in their lives. A little bit of insight about me. I love traveling. I love taking trips. I love going to new restaurants, going to new places. Where I'm at in my life, I am comfortable in taking trips sometimes, and sometimes trips are good just to, open up your mind and get inspiration, or get out of your city and basically find that inspiration to keep on going even harder, or even, meeting people, having business meetings, or just finding new ideas. Those are all great, but at the end of the day, after that trip is over, after you had that week of whatever you're doing, you come back to the same old lifestyle, same old crib, same old room, and you redo it. I'm not saying that trips are bad, because I've taken my fair share to Mexico City. I did a little bit of traveling last year to a couple of places. Like I said, traveling is not bad. Sometimes you do need to get out of your city and get out of your mentality, so you can see how just have inspiration on living somewhere else or wanting to do that more consistently. And the only way you're going to do that consistently is if you fix what you have here in this moment right now. Something I don't understand is when people take a lot of trips to different places and then come back to the same old. You're coming back to your same crib, your same old job. That's not where I want to be. At least I know a lot of people are complacent and happy in their little jobs that they got going on, or they have to be because they have liabilities that they need to take care of and stuff, etc. For someone like me with no liabilities holding them down or tethers, you're really just kind of holding yourself down here for whatever reason that your mind comes up with. You're not really growing as a person, or even experiencing life to the fullest. Yeah, you may take a trip somewhere, but then you come back to the same old, and you're still working that 9 to 5. And like I said in my previous videos, 9 to 5s aren't inherently bad, but for someone like me that is more of on the creative side of making music, making YouTube videos, doing reels, there's a lot more different avenues that you can get paid for instead of just doing your normal 9 to 5. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5, but in this day and age, I'm thinking more on the ability to pick up everything and go move somewhere else, or pick up everything and go move somewhere else for a year, and then go travel somewhere else for a year, and seeing just different parts. And you can't do that if you have a 9 to 5, obviously, unless you work super long and you get a bunch of vacation hours. But at the end of the day, you're still coming back to the same lifestyle, and you're still kind of doing the same thing, and you're kind of like living a facade. That's good and all, and like people still do that, but what I want, and what I think a lot of you guys want the ability to have financial freedom, and not only financial freedom, but just the time to go somewhere and experience a different culture, different food, different people for however long you want to, instead of having a week to do that thing and then come back and then having to save up money and go do it again. At the end of the day, I guess I'm saying you really need to start a business for yourself, and you really need to create some sort of passive income in order to live that lifestyle that I'm describing. For a lot of people, it's hard coming up with the original idea or even believing it in yourself. But that's literally the first step to creating that. You have to believe it in yourself, because if you don't believe in it, no one else is going to believe in or even give you money or spend money on your, on your imagination. Or not imagination, but on your dream or on your passion. I'm still trying to figure it out with y'all, I do have a clear-cut image of what I would like to do in my future, but by me going somewhere and, spending the money that I could spend in my business or in my idea, that's kind of just prolonging this 9-to-5 situation that I'm currently on. Like I said, there's no looking down on 9-to-5s in any way. For the lifestyle that I want and the lifestyle that I think a lot of other people want, you want to be able to go to any restaurant you want, go to any hotel you want, buy a Lamborghini, or I don't know what people's aspirations are. You want to be able to afford this property. You want to buy a crib. You know, you don't want to be working a 9-to-5, bro. You don't want to be making that minimum wage and doing that. And the only way to do that is if you create your own business. You know, America was bred on breeding workers and having people work for somebody else and building up somebody else's business. Don't get me wrong, we need that in society to uphold everything that we got going on. Just like everybody's job, it's kind of like a revolving door in a sense. There's no one staying there for 5 + 10 years, and if they are, they're kind of had those liabilities in place to keep them there, or they're too scared to actually take a chance and do what they want. One quote that always sticks with me, I don't know who actually said it, but it does stick with me, is that no one's ever going to pay you what you're worth. Any job that you go to, even if they're paying you $50 an hour, which is really great in today's time, that's not what you want to be making. You want to be making, you know, uncopious amounts of money, and the only way to assure that and to do that is if you become the boss and become the, you know, the head LLC or CEO or whatever you guys want to call it. That's kind of where I'm at right now, and I think a lot of people do feel the same way, because you don't want to be working those 9-to-5s till you're 50, till you're 65, or, you know, until you retire. Like, bro, you're basically building up someone else's business to be able to live that lifestyle that you want. So in a sense, when people do get their paychecks or get their money, they put it back into the system that's basically hindering them to continue to work this 9-to-5. It's about investing. It's about investing in yourself, investing in your idea, investing in what you want out of this. No one else is gonna do it, man. And you do have to take those tedious times, even if it does feel a little, you know, uncertain, or you don't really know where to go. You still have to invest that time and also that capital into yourself, instead of every weekend, you know, we're going out, we're gonna go party, we're gonna go drink. Like, dude, that's the killer of a lot of people's plans and a lot of people's wants and needs, is that they party every weekend, they go out to eat, you know, they go out to drink. And, you know, don't get me wrong, I love doing all of that, and don't get me wrong, you know, sometimes you do need that to actually enjoy yourself and, you know, be happy. But at a certain point, like, a person shouldn't be going out every weekend. A person shouldn't be going out every day to eat food, you know, because that's honestly one of the biggest contributors to people not doing what they want, because they spend so much money on food, drinking alcohol, smoking weed, which is a huge one, was a big one in my life until I actually gave it up last November. That's what I do see in today's generation, and that's what I would want to tell the next person, or tell the kid that's 18 coming out of high school. You know, just focus on yourself, focus on creating a business for yourself, focus on something that you will pay yourself. You don't even have a salary, you have basically the free time to create and do what you want. Because how are you waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning working for the man, in a sense, and you can't do that same type of thing for yourself in whatever you're doing, or whatever business that you want to do, whether it be, you know, making these videos, you know, making clothes. Like, dude, the only way to get financial freedom and ultimately to have time on your side, you have to create your own business. You have to create your own establishment, because like I said, no one's ever gonna pay you what you're worth, bro. Like, ever, bro. Even if you're getting, like I said, $100 an hour, bro, like, you're still gonna be obligated to wake up and go here and do this and do that. Like, dude, you are not a boss, bro. So that's really kind of the road that I'm on right now. I'm creating my own ocean in a sense, and I think that a lot of people that are watching this kind of feel the same way. They're sick and tired of working their 9-to-5s, getting paid minimum wage, or, you know, even above minimum wage, bro, because you're still on the clock. You still gotta be somewhere to pay your car note, to pay the rent, you feel me? So you're still essentially a slave in this world to the 9-to-5 boss, bro. And a lot of people are sick of it. A lot of people are starting to realize, like, dude, these businesses are multi-billion-dollar corporations that are getting hundreds of billions of dollars in profit off of your blood, sweat, and tears. And if you really think about it, you're exchanging your life force, which is time, for dollar bills that are, it's a very convoluted subject in a sense that you're exchanging your life to better up this business that won't even give you shit if you die, or, you know, will replace you if you get fired the next day. So a lot of people got to realize that and stop putting so much effort into their real jobs and start putting a lot more effort into themselves. And that is the hot topic of the day. If you guys love this video, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe. And you already know the deal, bro. Peace out.